What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, if you haven't seen the moves that happened with GameStop today, um, there's a lot of speculation right now, and it's mainly around Roaring Kitty, right? Roaring Kitty, I guess, has some options to where, I guess, if he exercised those options, he would be making millions of dollars, and obviously, hedge funds would be able to lose a ton of money doing so because they wouldn't have enough to really cover just his shares alone. Um, but or his plays alone. But when it comes to not only GameStop, right, the stock position, there's other plays that are happening in crypto that are GameStop related. Now, I talked about one. I talked about one a while ago, and I also talked about it yesterday. But I've mentioned it on Twitter. I've mentioned it on Patreon quite a bit, and every time I would mention it, it really didn't get too much traction because it's not a position that's super popular. GameStop is, GME is, but the token just isn't as popular. And people thought they were like, you know what? It's not really going to make a play. It's not going to make a move. They don't seem to have, a great head on their shoulders. Doesn't seem like they're putting things together in the right manner. But I thought that things were working out, right? I thought that seeing that out there, seeing everything displayed the way it is, seeing it created on Solana, making it easy to be able to purchase it, cheap, fast, efficient, all of those things made it a lot better and a lot easier for people to purchase that play. So I was like, this looks like something that could make a move. Doesn't mean that I guarantee it will make a move, because if I guaranteed it would make a move, I would have put $10,000 in there to start. I only invested 1,200 into this play. I believe that was the case. And as I invested that much money into this play, I was like, okay, I can make quite a bit of this, right? So I initially bought a million, right? I wanted to buy a million. I may have spent 2,000 actually. I'll have to go back and check. But I initially bought 1 million GME, and then saw that it decreased down to where I can buy another 2 million GME for a very, very cheap price, like insanely cheap. So I was like, all right, well, let me go ahead and get that so now I can now have 3 million. Just in case this blows up, I can make a ton out of this. And what did it do? That's exactly what happened. It blew up because of the fact that GME and Roaring Kitty and all the tweets and all the conversation and all the hype and all the build and everything has pushed this to the next level. So if you guys could, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. Check out my Margex link down there if you guys want to trade at up to a 100x leverage on things like Bitcoin or Ethereum or even BNB. But let's go ahead and get into this where we see my assets that are here. My assets, GME, I believe leads in gains. But if we look at overall amounts, just by the holdings, we're going to see that GME comes in fourth, right? Jasmine Coin, XRP, Kronos, and then GME. If you look at GME, I am up $38,945.21. I only have $23,240 worth of holdings. So that means that I took profit, and that means that I'm up just a massive amount on the fact that I did take some profits there. But I see the opportunities that it provides. When it hits certain levels, I'm like, all right, these are significant price points. Let me take a little bit. So just to let you guys know, I did already take, before this video comes out, I did already take $8,000 worth of GME, which was 250,000 GME. I now have 1 million GME out of the 3 million that I had. I have 1 million GME. I profited a decent amount. I didn't actually jot down how much I profited, but this is not actually a great depiction of exactly how much I profited there because I believe it was a lot more than that. But either way, you're seeing profit. That's all that matters, right? So, with that being said, GME currently stands at 2.4 cents. It's at a 159 or 2.3 cents, $159 million market cap with $500 million worth of volume. A volume to market cap ratio of 300%, 289 or 298 to be specific. So total circulating supply at about 6.9 billion, 69. That's the meme, that's the joke, right? But my value is sitting at $23,079.65. This morning, it was able to get over the level of 3 cents. And when I saw it at 3 cents, I said we may see a resistance at this point. It did break through. And then when it got back down to 3 cents, that's where I had that first take of profit as it came back down. Now it did end up pulling back down all the way down to 23 from the 3 cent level, but this doesn't mean that it's over. This is why I still hold $1 million, because I believe that this has a lot more growth ahead of it, and I most likely will not be a GME millionaire, but what I will do is take tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars as it hits certain levels, because I have $1 million. Once it hits 10 cents, I would have 100,000, 20 cents, 200,000, and so on and so forth. So that was my plan. My plan was to always take some of my initial investment, or to take my initial investment as well as to take profit and to take more profit until we get to a point to where we hold $1 million, and then we get to more significant levels like a 25-cent level or a 50-cent level, which honestly, a 50-cent level would mean that it would be around a $3.5 billion market cap. Can GME get there? Can we see more hype that happens over here than it happens over there? It's possible. And the reason why I say that it's possible is because when we look at the stock market gets halted. It seems like GME gets halted multiple times on the way up, but never gets halted on the way down. There's a lot of manipulation that happens with this, right? It's not about being halted on the way down so that people can recover and see it skyrocket up. It's about halting on the way up so that people are questioning whether they need to hold this position and they sell it because they want to keep their profits, right? When it comes to crypto, there's no halting in it. You continue to invest, continue to see that money going in. There's no manipulation. The only manipulation you could have is if people buy a crazy amount and then sell off on that. But it's all based on player versus player and not based on institution versus everybody else. So you're seeing the crypto market that means a lot more and can build a lot more. So it makes me excited about what this could be. And the unknown is what makes things insanely interesting, right? I've always said that. I've always believed that. And that's why I thought that GME was going to make a huge move. Now, again, turning, let's say, $1,200 into 43, or technically it's like 40 plus $1,000 is phenomenal. I will take that any day of the week, and I'm sure you would, and anybody else would, if you can make, basically 40x your investment of $1,000. Let me know what you think about GameStop. Let me know what you think about GameStop, the stock position, as well as GameStop, the cryptocurrency position, because there's multiple cryptocurrency positions. I feel like this is the most popular because you have 56 or 156 other trading pairs that are out here for this GME play that's created on Solana, to where you can see majority of that activity happen on Radium, which is the case. Now, if we go over to the stock market and look how GME is performing at the moment, it has found its way all the way back down, even in the pre-market, down about 15% in the pre-market. So things are starting to come back down. Are we going to see a pre-market pivot and things absolutely skyrocket? That could be the case because we haven't had the market open yet, but it goes from a $60 level all the way down here to $39. That's not really the best look possible, but you understand that GME has those punches, has those pushes. And when this GME runs, this GameStop runs, you also see that this GameStop makes a huge move. And again, it's been turning down because of that GameStop that's turning down, but nothing's going to stop this from running in altcoin season when it happens. And that's why I hold $1 million. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about this investment, as well as, stock market and how GME is going to perform. What do you think Roaring Kitty is going to do here? How much he's going to make. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.